Right everyone, I'm going to be showing you here how to get the platinum in Final Fantasy VIII in the least amount of time possible. Now this will take you just under 10 hours depending on if you use the boosters or not. I'm going to be using the boosters here just for the purposes of this this series. It's going to be done in a series. We're going to make each one about 30 minutes long. Yeah, I'm going to be using the boosters to make this as quick as possible and as simple as possible to follow. So you do not have to follow use the boosters that I do if you do not want to. So I know a lot of people are going to disagree with using the boosters. If you don't want to, I do have a few other guides to show you how to get overpowered early with sort of it would take a bit longer, but it won't waste too much time. But I'll just help you get overpowered early if you do not want to use the boosters. Using the boosters will just speed the game up a lot and make it a lot quicker. So I'll leave it up to you, but whatever your reason is, however you want to play, this will show you the minimum steps required. Alright, so let's get into it, and don't want to keep hanging around any longer. I'm going to skip cutscenes, by the way, so not every one, small ones or any that may have an important piece of dialogue that you have to select, I will let play out just to show you them. But most of the lengthy cutscenes, I will just edit them out of the video. So don't worry about just watching cutscenes. If you are here for cutscenes, then yeah, unfortunately I am going to be cutting some out. For example, this one now, there's a long cutscene here. In a second, this video will skip to after that cutscene. Okay, so we just skipped that cutscene. Well, I've skipped it, where Squall got his ass handed to him. So you'll resume control here in the infirmary. It doesn't matter the choices, just skip through all this dialogue if you want to. Yeah, choose your name. I'll just go with the default names for this guide. Yes, I'm just skipping through this with X. As you can see, I've got all three boosters activated. That's the ×3, the no encounters, and the that other one with the power fist. That it gives you a permanent limit break, and it always keeps your health at maximum. But you can still die if you take any damage which is above your health level. You can still die. Just bear that in mind. In reference to no encounters, I know there's a trophy / achievement if anyone's watching this for the achievement. This is Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, by the way. So I will not be collecting all cards like in some of the older version achievements. Yeah, no encounters. I'm skipping all the encounters, and we will be grinding them later in the game. If you want to leave it on, it's completely up to you. But it's just a lot more quicker grinding it now later on. Don't take long. I found a route where you can get 12 kills every minute, so it won't take long. I went through this game recently actually with encounters on. And I only had about 200 or so encounters near the end of the game when I got Ragnarok, so you still have to grind a lot anyway if you go through the game fast with encounters on, so just bear that in mind. Alright, so once you get control, come out here, talk to this Quistis here, just exhaust her dialogue, and she will say she'll meet you near the front gate. Come out here, over here. A girl will run in. Now there's a dialogue option soon which will ask if you want to take on the tour or not. It doesn't really if you do, you'll just have to take on a small tour. Don't really waste too much time, but just skip that. I'm going to say don't have the time, which I don't, because I'm showing you guys this guide. We don't have the time, sorry about that. Alright, so into this elevator. No. First, almost forgot that part. First, talk to that guy by the elevator, and he's going to give you some cards. Yeah, talk to this guy here. If he's not there, just leave the screen and come back in. He's going to give you 7 cards. There we go. Now I can head down. Almost forgot that bit. Alright, so you come straight down here, save your game, make a save. Now there's a lot of save slots in this game. I think there's 60, so make sure you use them all in case you need to reload if you make a mistake anyway. Right, so you saved your game, just keep heading south. Make sure you go through the out gate here. I got stuck there once, believe it or not. Yeah, just keep heading out south, and eventually you'll reach the front gate of Quistis. There she is. Talk to her, she's going to give you 2 guardian forces. these will pop 2 trophies. Yeah, I'll go for default name. Right, it's going to give you a small tutorial. Now I advise you to watch these tutorials, but I'm going to skip them. To skip tutorial, just press circle on the menu, on the tutorial menu. Alright, so exhaust the dialogue. Now we're just going to get ready for the battle ahead. So press triangle, come into it. Now this junction system is going to be very, very complicated to begin with. So first, go into config and change cursor to memory. It's very important. Then just keep coming up, go into GF, go into first one, Chrysocotal. Apologies if I pronounce these right, wrong I should say. Right, first you want to press X on HP junction. We want that learning first, and then we want card learning, and then card mod, which will appear in that order. So HP junction first, unless you're following another guide of mine and I tell you to use card first, but for purposes of using this route I'm showing you right now, go for HP first. And then go to Shiva, and with her you want to select Ice Magic, well, Water Ice Magic Refinement first. Very important, select that for her. Alright, so that's a GF ability, so we chose to learn. I'm not going to explain all this to you, by the way. You need to make sure you watch some tutorials, because this can take ages to just get the hang of. So I'll let you learn that yourself. Go into status, or just do exactly what I tell you to do. Then click on status, click on scroll, keep pressing X, and you'll come up to this limit break window. Change Gunblade Auto to on. Change that to on. Alright, come back out with circle. No, not too far out. Now once you've done that, go into junction. Yep. Scroll and put them all on scroll. Yeah, just put everyone on scroll. Just to make this easy for you, all I'm going to do is worry about leveling up scroll, because doing all 3 characters, it just it creates more problems. It'll create more time. If you want to just do it with every character, you know, junction them all. Just throughout the game, you'll find every character, not for your main character, but for the other characters, during certain story elements, it will just completely de-assign any guardian forces you've got assigned to certain character members. And after that scene, you have to reassign them all again, and it just causes a lot of trouble. Honestly, I can't be bothered with all that. So for purposes of this guide, I'm just going to be upgrading scroll. Yeah. So I've just gave him both of them 2. I'm now going to go in ability and assign magic, draw, and item. And you can't really do anything else for now. That's all we're doing for now. Right, so we're ready to move on. Let's go. So I'm not going to have any encounters because I've got the encounters off. Come straight into this cave to the east. Yeah, that's another tutorial. Skip that. Now after that first tutorial, just wait a minute, because there's going to be a dialogue option. Now you want to choose I already know. Unless you want to review the Gunblade, a tutorial on that, then choose I guess I will never know it. Come over here. These 2 MCs, keep talking to them and select 10 minutes when they ask you. 10 minutes, yeah. So I did go through that fast. Basically, I just selected 10 minutes. And just sprinting through here. Linear path is, you can't go wrong. And reference draw points as well. I'll be grinding them later in the game, where it's a really easy spot to just spam loads within a short period of time. So I'm not going to bother collecting the odd one here or there, because it's just going to cause more hassle, more things for you to keep an eye on. By all means, do it yourself though if you want to. I'm just not going to, so it's going to waste a bit of time. Alright, so this is going to be first sort of boss battle. Really simple to do. Just keep attacking him. We're doing your limit break. To do your limit break, as you can see, near attack's got an arrow on the right. Just hold right and select the next command that appears, and perform that. Basically, just keep spamming this. Really easy with the cheats enabled. But this boss is easy without them anyway, even without any magic assigned. Just keep doing normal attack on him and he'll die eventually. Okay, so you've got another Guardian Force now, and another trophy. Once you resume control, another tutorial here. Press triangle, come back to here, go to GF, going to Ifrit, your new one, and he wants to learn strength plus 20% first, very important, so that's going to help you damage it later on. He learned, as you can see, he needs 60 to learn that. And go into junction and assign him to scroll. You need to make sure you have guiding force assigned, otherwise they will not learn anything. So you've assigned him to scroll. That's it, ready to head out. Come back out. Now we're just going to do a very, very small bit of grinding on the beach. Not too much, don't worry. About 5 minutes worth, not a lot at all. Basically, we want to get that strength plus 20% ability and get some fish fins, they're items that the fish drop. So come to the beach. I'm going to put the map on for you. There we go. Just come to the beach. It's just south of Balamb. This camera. The map system, world map system, does take a bit getting used to. So the camera's just really awkward here. So once you're on the beach, turn off no encounters if you've got it on. Just keep running along the shoreline, and you'll enter battles. Then just keep killing these fish as soon as you can, until you have strength plus 20%. You've probably learned a few other skills on the way there, so I'm just going to show you what to do with them. This is only it's going to be 10 battles here to get that strength plus 20%. Just 10 battles you need to do, only 10. But I'll show you, I'll just leave this on to show you what to do. So that's the first battle. Second one, now after this one we should learn a new skill. So I'm doing limit breaks to make sure this battle ends quickly. Yeah, I have no idea why these fish are hiding in the sand. Sandfish, I don't have a clue what they are. But as you can see here, they drop this fish fin item. We want 5 of them as well, but you'll get plenty of them as you're getting them 60 ability points. So as you can see, we just learned the ice magic refinement. Just going to GF Shiva, who's just learned that. She just learned this ability here. Now, it doesn't really matter what else you want to learn with her, because like I say, I'm only assigning one character, so it doesn't really matter. So, like I say, I'm not going to bother with Shiva no more. I'll leave it up to you guys. Alright, so that's Shiva done. Now, that ability she just learned, go into ability here, Ice Magic Refinement, and then on the fish fin, you see you can refine it into waters. One will refine into 20 waters, and they will give you quite a lot of damage to begin with. So you want to assign, basically you want Scroll to have 100 altogether, because that's the maximum you can hold. You'll need 5 to do. I've got 3 at the moment, so I'm just going to assign them for now. That's gave me 60, and go into Junction, Scroll, so Junction, then Magic, then Strength, and then assign them Water. You can see that's increases damage quite a bit. Now that'll just that'll make these battles go a lot quicker. Remember, we just try and get that strength plus 20%. Now watch how much more damage Scroll does just from that. A lot more damage. And when you get that strength plus 20%, you do quite a lot more as well. See, I was doing 140 damage then almost. We've got 2 now, so I'm just going to go back into ability again, Ice Magic Refinement, Fish Fin, Gift Scroll. You see, now he's got 100. It just said he's got 100 now. So I don't need junctions, I already have. It would have already built up onto it. But as you can see now, Water's gone from 29 to 37 damage just from that 60 to 100. I think before it's on about 15 or something before I assign these. Look, it's on 17 without them. When I assign them 100, it knocks it up at 20. So that like more than doubles your damage. So yeah, so that's the fish fins. Use ice magic refinement on the fish fins for that. And now we're just going to keep killing them until we've learned that strength plus 20%. Yeah, this is easy enough without cheats. Just spam attack if you don't want to use the cheats. And if you are trying to assign guardian forces to other characters as well, then you want to make sure you assign some fish fins. Well, convert fish fins into water and assign them to Quistis as well and other characters. So just keep doing this. I should have many more battles left now. Critical just done HP junction, so just going to go into GF again and change his next skill. As you can see, he just learned that, so now we want him to learn card, and once he's learned card, we'll be putting him on card mod, which will appear after learning card. So only Ifrit, just wait for Ifrit now to learn that strength plus 20%. Time in about 15 minutes so far. Easy. Yeah, I'll just let these last few play out. I could edit to them out, but I'll just let them play out. Not many left now. Yeah, some of the farming we do later on will be similar enemies to this. It'll be a spot where 3 always spawn. There's always 3 spawning. And you'll come in, by the time we get to that point, you'll be able to kill each one in one hit. And so that's fairly quick to, place to grind. I know a lot of guides on the internet, they want you to grind the cactus on a small island later when you get Ragnarok for kills if you need any more. But thing like that, it is a really good spot, but they can escape, and you need a bit more of a better build to do that, because you need to kill them really quick. And they've got good evade, so your character needs a very good hit rate to hit them. Anyway, that's a bit boring telling you about that. But yeah, basically, later on we'll be grinding enemies like that for a little bit. I'm not going to show you that grinding, by the way. I'll edit it out. I'll just get it set up and then skip forward in the video. So yeah, it should be 1 or 2 more kills, not too many. Come on. Just try and get our strength plus 20%, so it'll just help us a lot on the next part. Okay, should be the last one, hopefully. Hopefully. Yes, there we go. Strength plus 20%. So now we go back into GF, Ifrit, learn, and now strength 40%. You want to learn strength plus 40%, that's what it's learning next. And now we're going to go into junction, scroll, ability, go down and assign that strength. Now that's going to, see its damage now at 45. So yeah, that's it now. That's all we're doing for now. So we're going to move on. We're on, what, 19 minutes so far? So now, damn, didn't turn the counters back off. These will go down pretty quick. Look at that, 308 damage now. So yeah, you'll find I'll be going a bit slower anyway, because I'm trying to, when I'm in the menus, I'm trying not to go too fast. You can see exactly what I'm doing. Alright, so that's another tutorial. So you're back in Balamb. Now just head back into the garden, and there'll be a small scene. Well, you need to go to your bed first. Go to your bed and rest, and there'll be a small scene afterwards. So just come to this this place in the middle, select dormitory, and that'll warp you there quicker. Head forward, go to your bed, and choose to rest. Well, get changed even. Sorry, get changed. Come back out. Keep coming down, and now you're going to experience a small scene. Now this scene don't take too long, so I'm just going to let it play out. Yeah, Mr. Acrobat here. It's a bit of a show off. I have no idea what's on his face. Yeah, skip that little cutscene for a slimmer break. Tutorial, sorry. Yeah, so just skipping through his dialogue. Ah, oh, there's a guy that cut you up. You'll get a chance for revenge later on. Don't worry. Yep, headmaster. looks like the buttons are struggling to a hold there. Alright, so just exit the screen afterwards and you'll get in there'll be some small scene, you'll get into this little funny looking car and you'll get to take control of it shortly. Skip through this dialogue. Yeah, it didn't look this big in that car from the outside. He's such an idiot, I've no clue what he's doing. No, you can't take him serious without that big graffiti on his face. Alright, so now you've taken control. Just head here and head into this place where the train track is. Just head in there, turn off times 3 if you have it on, because it makes it harder to steer. Just drive inside. There we go. So that's the vessel. Skip through the dialogue. Follow your buddies, your teammates, and then head into the boat, whatever it's called, vessel. I have no idea what they call this thing. Yeah, there's going to be another cutscene in a minute. So just skip through the dialogue. Soon you'll get a few options you can choose. If you choose them, it'll just give you a bit more story to listen to. You can skip past it all by selecting the dialogue option that I'm going to show you. Where? Come on. Alright. Oh yeah. Just here, choose do nothing. And then you'll get another dialogue option. Just say no, and then walk down the bottom of the screen, and that'll end this part. Cutscene now for a little bit. I'm going to skip past this cutscene. Alright, so you just watch that cool scene where he perform a beach landing, and just skip through his dialogue until you resume control. Now, just head along the path. There'll be a few battles here. Just quickly end them. Just spam X. Now, if you want to assign your characters, you probably have to. Well, just before this battle, you would have had to assign a guiding force to Safer and Zell. Another thing you can do, I'll show you after this battle. So these battles are fairly easy, just spam X on them again. Like so. What an idiot. Yeah, if you press triangle to go back into the menu, go into what one is it? A status. Click on Zell. Keep pressing button to its limit break appears, and just put that on to on as well. And that'll just make that automatic. Come up here, and this enemy will ambush you. Take him out, and there's going to be a bit of dialogue. Yep, come down here, talk to Cypher. Keep trying to talk to him. You will have to wait a second or so, but it will let you eventually keep talking to him. Just keep following him and talking to him until the scene progresses. Yeah. Once you resume control on this screen, just walk down to him, and there'll be some more dialogue, as you'll see some enemies running away. You weaklings, come back and fight. Yeah, they'll run away. Now we're going to follow them. A bit of rivalry between these two, isn't there? Shut the hell up, doggy. Alright, so yeah, head along this bridge. Up these steps. There'll be a small battle here. Can't do nothing about this battle. Now these snakes can hit you very hard, and they've got a lot of health. So you want to make sure you dispatch these as quick as possible if you are not using cheats. See, the other guy's not really doing much damage because I've not assigned anything to them. But Squirrel will be your main damage dealer. Even if you're not using cheats, with his limit break, he does a lot of damage. Right, so we've just learned some abilities. So I'm going to press triangle, Guardian Force. No, Guardian Force, critical tool, and he wants to now learn card mod. So once he's learned card, he wants to learn card mod. Yeah, and Ifrit, he's still learning strength plus 40%, so he's not ready yet. Yeah, so once you turned him to card mod, head up here. Another small scene, not too long, so I'll let it play out. What I'm going to do for this first part, I'm going to play it all the way up to just before we go to Timber. So we'll get the main sort of intro area out of the way, the first part of the game. There's Sophie, the silly klutz. Well, them legs bloody so long. There's no way you can maintain your dignity after falling down there. Alright. So we're just going to jump down after her. Now there's a few steps you can perform here to increase your seed rank, but I don't really bother with it too much. Come and talk to her and she'll join your party. Right, and come through here. You head into this comms tower. Make a safe there on the right if you want to. Then head up the lift in the centre and go up. That's going to be a small bit of dialogue up here. Then it's going to be another cutscene, quite a long one as well. Yeah, Biggs and Wedge. There's always a Biggs and Wedge. Alright, so I'm just going to skip past this cutscene. Okay, so it's going to be a battle in a minute, boss battle. Just skip this dialogue. Yeah, now just attack these enemies until they die. Once you've dealt enough damage, another enemy will appear. Just be careful you don't damage the second enemy before you perform the actions I'm going to tell you in a second. Alright, so they've gone now, and the main boss is going to appear. Now you want to make sure, go into draw on Scroll's command list, and you want to draw the bottom one, Siren. Make sure you draw that, because that will give you a new GF. Now, and then you want Scroll to draw double. No, that's the wrong one. What one is it? Is it the bottom one? Yeah, you just want Scroll now to keep drawing that bottom ability. Yes, once you've drawn that Guardian Force, just want to defeat the enemy now. Just defeat it. Yeah, don't take too much damage to kill it. Yeah, so make sure you draw that Guardian Force called Siren from it first. Very important. Otherwise, you cannot get that Guardian Force back by the end till the end of the game. And you need that to raise your health really high at the start of the game. Just after this battle, I'll show you. Well, just after this mission, when we get back to Balamb, just skip through his dialogue quickly. And once you assume control, press triangle. Go into GF. If it may have learned strength, probably not. It needs quite a lot of ability points. You want to go into Siren, learn, and she wants to learn life recovery magic from an item first. She wants to learn that first. Okay. And then make sure you assign her to somebody, Junction Scroll, Junction Guardian Force, and choose Siren. Make sure you assign her to somebody so she actually learns the abilities. Alright, so now we can push on, go back to the elevator, go down. He called you a twerp. Yeah, come out here. You're going to get ambushed here by this big bloody robotic thing with spider, 4 legs, whatever it is. Yeah, basically once you've done enough damage, it'll fall down. Now once it falls down, just keep attacking it. You need to quickly deal enough damage before it gets back up. Once you deal enough damage, it'll get back up all by itself. Normally it doesn't get up until it's repaired 100%. If you deal enough damage when it's fallen, it'll get back up himself, just to indicate you've dealt enough damage. You just keep damaging it quickly before it gets back up. Scroll's limit break will do most damage. If you want to make this a bit quicker, you could just kill Selfie and Zell to make them, and then you'll be able to spam Scroll's limit break a lot quicker. So I think we've just dealt enough damage as it just got up itself. So we're going to knock it down one more time, and then we're going to run away. There we go. Now just hold L2 and R2 to escape. Now you should get 50 ability points from that, like this. Guiding Force received 50 ability points. Now Shiva has learned that life magic. Sorry, not Shiva, Siren. Siren's learnt that life magic, so now you want to go on status defense junction ×2 next with her. Click on that. Yeah, then head right, and that robot's going to appear again. And we're going to kill it this time. So just attack until it falls down, and once it's fallen down, wait for it to get back up, and then start attacking again. So there, once it falls down, just wait for it to get back up. Sometimes your attacks will overlap, so you can't help attacking it. Yeah, wait for him to get back up. Yeah, so there we go. Attack him straight away. Just one attack with each character should knock him down. There we go. Wait for him to get back up again. He's going to fall down 5 times. Then once he's fallen down 5 times, just go mad on him and you'll kill him then. You can't kill him until he's fallen down 5 times after that second encounter with him. So this is the 3rd time. Always like to start with Scroll's limit breaks, it does the most damage. Be ready with his limit break to that's 3 times now. 4 times. Get ready of Scroll's limit break. Yeah, so this is the last time. It's not quite fallen down yet. So that's 5 times now. Once he gets back up, we're just going to go mad on him. Just let everything out. Unleash hell on him. There we go. Yeah, he'll die shortly now. He won't fall down anymore. This should just help you get a nice amount of ability points, just to get that strength plus 40% early. Yeah, I don't like Selfie's limit break at all. It's like random, and then you can't just. It's not as easy to spam because you have to select that do over to change it to an actual attack. There we go, defeated. He won't chase you anymore. Won't chase. You can just keep escaping from him if you want to. We've learnt card mod and strength plus 40%. Yes, that's what we needed. So now go into GF, crystal total. Don't need to really learn anything else with him, so it's up to you. Go into Ifrit, and Ifrit we now want to learn strength bonus plus 100. Strength bonus, sorry. And now you can go into junction, scroll, ability. Now you can sign that strength plus 40%. You do tons of damage now, tons more damage. Alright, now so just head back to the boat. If you got no encounters on, you won't have any battles now, so you can just run straight there. If you don't kill a robot like we just did back at the top, he'll keep following you down here. It's a pain in the ass. But you did get a cool cutscene at the end of it, so I'll leave it up to you what you guys decide to do. Yeah, down his desk, back to the boat. Just see what time we're on. I can't see now. I was going to say see what time we're on. Can't see right now. So back in Balamb now. You find safer escapes with a car leaves you here to make your own way back. Yeah, so now we're back in Balamb. We're heading to this hotel here. Head up the steps and grab this magazine. Quite hard to see, just see it on the right there for save point. Magazine on the desk. Collect that's Timber Maniacs magazine. Read that with X. Leave the hotel and head this way. Keep heading west until you get to this screen and talk to this woman over here, the shop. You want to buy 5 tents from her. Buy tents times 5. That'll be all your money gone, but don't worry, we'll get a bit more later. Once you've bought all them, press triangle. And we're going to ability, go into live magic refine from an item and click on 10, and that will say 1 will refine into 10 Korugas. You want to refine all them to scroll so you get 100. That's it. Now you can go into junction, scroll, and you can junction, go into magic, HP, and you can junction them all to him, and look, his HP jumps up to 3,000. 3,000. Right, and now we want to talk to this lady over here in the white dress. That's a card queen. Well, in fact, it's not normal talking. You want to press square to her, and when she says you wish to challenge me, say yes. And then when it gets to this screen, you want to choose quit. Basically, just keep doing that until just say yes and then quit. Do not play a card game. Just keep doing that until it says trade rule all. So wish to challenge me, yes. You see where it says open and then trade rule, it says diff there. Now we want that to say all. So just keep quitting and doing that until it says all. Yeah, it shouldn't take you too long. There you see, trade rule all. That's what you want it to say. Once it says that, quit and don't talk to her again. Then talk to the guy behind her, the train ticket dude. Press square. Just do the same with him, yes. And say quit until it says trade rule all. Make sure you don't play this, by the way. Yes, it says all now with him. Once it says all, quit. Don't talk to him again. Don't talk to none of them again. Now we can leave. Head out here. Now head back into Balamb. We're all done for now. We can progress the story a bit more. Head back into Balamb. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of story now. Yeah, just head up here. Through here. Now it's a bit of story here. Just skip through this. It's not too long. Yeah, once they finish talking, head right here and talk to Cypher. Yeah, just talk to him, exhaust his dialogue till there's no more. Yeah, it's not too long, it's not too long. Yeah, so that's done now. Then head back a screen, come here and there'll be a small bit of dialogue where it'll stop you. You know you want to head into the elevator. Up here and then just head left. And now you just need to wait here a minute now. I'm going to skip it forward, but just wait a minute until somebody walks in and gives you some news. Yeah, once this guy appears, just exhaust this dialogue and you get taken to the headmaster. Just get through this dialogue as well. Yeah, and then once you resume control, you want to talk to him again afterwards and he'll give you the battle meter. Which it's not really, it's not something you have to get for a trophy, but just it will allow you to see how many kills you get later on. So talk to him again just after, and he'll give you the battle report. It's actually called battle meter in the menu. I'll show you how you access that. Press triangle to access it. Go into tutorial, information, then information again. You see battle report there. That's how you access it. But that will you'll get some more options with that later on. So yeah, just head back here. There's be a small scene back with the Cypher and the dudes. You'll see your report, your rank. Yeah, probably it should be about 8 if you've done exactly what I did. There's going to be long cutscenes shortly. You want to come on your bed when you get back here, get changed, then go back out, get ready for the ball. Now here we are on the ball. Now I'm just going to skip this bit until the next bit of Quistis, because it's quite a long cutscene bit. Just skip through this dialogue and the cutscene will begin. Alright, so just seen him strut his stuff. So back here for Quistis. Just get through this dialogue and she'll say she wants to meet you in the training centre. Yeah, apparently it's an order. Right, so once dialogue's finished, just head out. And you resume back here, go to your bed, get changed. Yeah, come down here. You want to take this room here. It's the only one you can enter. Passage you can only enter. You'll meet Quistis. Get through her dialogue. She'll give you another tutorial. I'm going to skip it. Yeah, what you want to do now, press triangle. You want to go in junction, scroll, ability. So not ability, junction. You want to go magic. And you want to put a Kuriga on magic. Yeah, it's going to take it off HP, make your HP go down, but it doesn't matter, it's only for this, so you can draw some magic. Yeah, put a Kuriga on magic. Come back out here, come here, through here, and take this opening just to the north. There'll be a bit more dialogue, but it's not too long this bit, so I'm just going to go through it quickly with you. Yeah, Squirrel's got a tiniest waist. I think Quistis' waist is bigger. Yeah, just get through this quickly. There'll be a little boss battle shortly here, and we're gonna draw a spell from it called not silence, sleep, and that's just going to come in useful later on in the game. Not immediately. It will be something which will come in useful later. So yeah, it's about done now. Wow. Wow. Yeah, so once you've finished that scene, back through here, just head back out as if you're trying to leave the training centre, and that's where you'll encounter the boss. There you go, some big flying insect kind of thingy. Now, you want to be scroll, draw Granaldo, and you want to draw sleep from it. It's a top option. Just keep drawing that until you cannot draw no more, and that will indicate that you've drawn 100. To select what character you want to perform an action with, by the way, press triangle. Yeah, it shouldn't take long, just keep drawing them until you've drawn 100. You know when you have, because like I said, you won't be able to stock no more. So it's draw, sleep, stock. There we go, see, it's not highlighted anymore, so that means I've got 100 sleeps. So now just attack and kill everything. Now just destroy everything. That scrolls to like almost 600 damage per hit for that limit break. And there we go. So we don't need to draw any magic now for a while. So I'm just going to get set up for later. The triangle, junction, scroll. You want to go into junction, magic, HP. You want to put cure, go back on HP now. Then you want to go left twice. So you go to EL-A/D stats. Yeah, basically status tag. So here you're on them. You assign into each statistic, then you got your different elemental attack and status attack. Go into status attack and go into status defense X, and you want to assign sleep to that. Yeah, assign sleep to that. And that's it, we're about done for now. Then you can exit the training centre, finish this story element in Balamb. Yeah, head back to your room. Basically just go back to bed. It's been a late night for you. You've had a little boogie. Yeah, you see your room's changed slightly now. Yeah, it'll go to sleep automatically. Now you don't have to do this, but there's a magazine here on your desk. You may want to take it. All the weapons monthly magazines do. They just make weapons. They just show you what weapons you can craft basically, and each one will tell you a new weapon and what you need to craft it. But you can craft the weapons without the magazines, by the way. So just heading south now. Just keep heading south. We're not going to play cards, by the way, until later on. You head south. You have a small scene with Sid on the way to the gate. Now this is very important. Make sure you talk to him again after the scene. Don't leave the area. Yeah, so once dialogue is finished, talk to Sid again. Yeah, talk to him. He'll give you a magical lamp. Don't worry, he can't create. Well, don't worry. It's a bit unlucky. You can't get any genies from it. Yeah, he'll give you a magical lamp. Now you want to exit. Yeah, and once you get outside, press triangle. Go into the item. And you want to press X on magical lamp, and that'll start a battle. You know, you want to just quickly defeat this enemy. If you're not using cheats, you'll need to kill him fast, so you may want to just leave until later. Or if you're using that overpowered guide that I told you about, that I created, and it'll be in my Final Fantasy VIII playlist, you'll be able to kill him quick with that as well. Yeah, just keep attacking him, he'll go down soon enough. You can also draw his demi spell and cast that on him. So that splits his enemy by his health by a quarter. But as you can see, it's quite easy to go to full. I've got another trophy there, and there's new Guardian Force as well. He gives you a card as well. By the way, do not card mod any of these rare cards that you find, so we need them for later. It's just got Diablos, press triangle to go into your menu, go into Guardian Force, Diablos, and what you want him to learn, to begin with, you want time magic. So you want him to learn time magic first. Yeah, so time magic first for him, and make sure you assign him so he actually learns it. Scroll, junction, Guardian Force, and Diablos. So they're all assigned scroll, just for ease of use, basically. That is. All right, so and that's going to be it for now, really. You can actually save it in the world map anytime you want, so we're going to make a save. There we go. So 56 minutes, but I'm sure I could have done this a lot quicker if I weren't explaining things to you guys, and with me editing this, it's going to be a lot quicker anyway. So yeah, that's the first part, guys. I try not to leave it too long before I get the next part up, but I hope that's going to help you. I'm trying to make it as quick as possible, that's why I'm using the boosters, so just bear that in mind. Alright, so yeah, I hope this helped, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.